Welcome everyone to the Tweek and Kai show. I'm Tweek. That's Kai. I pour it, he puffs it, and we predict it. My friend, it is fantastic to see you. I'm going to be enjoying this beer for a quick second here, but nonetheless, I'm ecstatic about tonight's episode. I'm excited for this weekend. Plenty of sports to go all the way around. But the real question is, though, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I am in fight camp, having a good time. I head out to Montreal. I believe I think I did the math. I'm like 8 weeks out. So we're just going to get fucking started and get going and have a good time. Obviously, anytime that I get fight news, anytime that I'm thinking about a fight, I am 100% down to get it done, and my mood instantly changes. And yeah. So that's how I am. I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be where I'm at. Bare Knuckles giving me a very amazing platform. Now it's time to use it. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So let's fucking go. The weight's already down, so I'm enjoying pho, live and in person. Well, not in person, but live and on stream. But that's what it's all about. Eating good food, beating people up.
Sometimes you just gotta say "fuck it," right? Just gotta
Fuck
say
it.
"fuck it." And
Mm-hmm.
speaking of "fuck it" in platforms, how about that little cheesy CFP lay or that little bet hitting there?
Ridiculous.
I'm glad it did. It felt pretty self-explanatory.
It said lock of the year. It did say lock of the year.
I mean, yeah. I wasn't sure if there's a technicality like it had to pull up when it pulled up like names or like stats and all that stuff, not just because it already said it, like what it displays with the College Football National Championship CFP. Like, okay, right?
Yeah, we should have bet the house on it. Fuck it.
I know, especially with given the fact that you could have had a pass interference call. They weren't really calling those, so I wasn't sure if they were in on it, kind of thing. Starting off 2026 with something fucking rigged.
Was there really no pass interference calls?
I don't think there was one. There is a maybe they're letting them play. They were letting them play, but I tell you what, definitely a handsy game. But hey, shout out to University of Indiana. What an absolute glow up for that program. 3 years ago, I think they might have won 3 games in total. And of course, they are known for more basketball, clearly, compared to football. I think I even remember seeing an article about like maybe about 5-10 years ago, probably more towards 10 years ago, of saying like the top 10 worst football programs. Unfortunately, WSU being one of them at one point. So good thing I'm a UW fan. But nonetheless, yeah, I think Indiana was up there in that top 10. So, what an absolute turnaround program that is. I don't know how much momentum they're going to be able to carry through, given the fact that they're losing Mendoza. No, not lose everyone. They're losing Mendoza like their top-rated QB. Not even their starting QB, I should say. But
yeah,
pretty much projected number 1 overall pick this year, given the fact that a couple other QBs going to be staying back, it sounds like. So,
nice.
Raiders, you're on the clock.
Raiders, you are on the clock. It's not a bad program for him to go to. Didn't the Raiders show some signs of like maybe knowing what they were doing this year, or was it pretty fucked up? I thought at the beginning they had something, right? Or am I wrong?
It's absolutely hilarious because their first win was against the Patriots. The Patriots just started getting going too. And it was funny because actually because of that win against the Patriots weren't able to get the number 1 seed from the Broncos. Yeah. Talk about, every week matters in that sport, that's for sure. So, and now lo and behold, here we go. I don't know. I think it'll take more than Mendoza to fix the Raiders there.
Yeah.
But get them a decent enough line.
Who's the coach at Raiders right now? That's Pete Carroll, right?
It was, he's fired.
Is he done?
I don't know if he's done, but he's done with the Raiders at least. So
He's the oldest coach in the NFL, right?
if not one of the oldest, he's like 73, 74. So he's up there.
Cheese and rice. Looking good for
Yeah.
73, 74. Looking good.
Yeah.
But
Mighty dapper for a silver
mighty
fox
dapper.
that age for sure.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. And even our little hockey lay hit, not too bad for
the hockey lay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It was a good week for 3P. You had your win and then you didn't have your win.
That was 2 weeks ago, I think, with the old tutties. Yeah, I, first time diving into the whole tutty situation and got a little too ecstatic and misread and whoopsies. So, and this week the tutties and props went 2-2. So,
to be fair, that's on you because remember I did Joe Flacco, 2 touchdowns, he threw 3 passes, and I didn't get the bet.
Yeah, I thought we just only did 1 for that specific one.
Then it was a run. Well, yeah. Then it was a run because he still had multiple touchdown passes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They made a promising on that one. Which at one point they were on the 1 yard line and then they false started.
Yeah. God damn it. That would have been great. Fuck, that would have been great. Give it to Flacco. Let him go. It probably would have been the Aaron Rodgers tush push.
Yeah. Something like that.
I was really hoping Aaron Rodgers just was hucking some deep balls, but they didn't get her done. Yeah. Fuck. I lose sleep at night over that shit.
Yeah. That defense for Houston's no joke. But apparently the joke in that team is apparently CJ Stroud. Had it been a little bit cleaner of a game, probably would have been a little different story today. But yeah, shout out to the Patriots making it to the old AFC chipper there against the Broncos. And then how about Rams and Seattle? Well, the ultimate trilogy for the year. I guess
are they 1-1?
They are 1-1. Yes, and apparently they are 1-1, and they're separated by 1 yard and 1 point this year. So safe to say those are pretty even matchups. Can't argue that.
Fuck, man. Is this the last? This is the last round, right?
Second to last round.
Oh, so there's still 2 more games to get to the Super Bowl?
No. This is the last one.
Okay, right. That's what I meant. Yeah, one more game. Okay, so we could see a Seahawks Super Bowl. Hell yeah. Damn. 3P.
Could be.
We got to open up a 3P credit card, apparently. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I was already trying to talk with connections to get our way down the old California.
Oh, who's from there? I know who's from there. Let's ride. Motherfucker, I'm in.
Yeah. So vacation days are for, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. On a realistic note, though, I don't know how it's logistically going to work out in the sense of like for wrestling season kind of thing. So
he's like, even if we could pay $15,000 for the cheapest seats, we still can't make it work.
In theory, it could work still. Actually, it's just finish the shenanigans on Saturday night, fly out Sunday, get to the game, and then fly back Monday. Like it never happened.
That would be something. We need a fuck. I need a contract negotiation so I can plan my Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah. Feldman, buddy, wow.
Hey, Feldman, wanna tag along? Want to tag along to the Super Bowl with me? We can hang out. Get to know each other.
Just a little bit.
I have a lot of respect for Feldman. I'm very grateful for the opportunity he's given me, and I've had some good phone calls, great phone calls. I know they're not like, and this didn't even come from Feldman, but I know for a fact that they hate my social media. Sometimes I bitch a lot, but in reality, I'm just, being me.
You're an eager McBeaver.
He's still like, all the phone calls are still ultra respectful. Whenever I know that sometimes I on Facebook cannot be I'm not respectful. So definitely hats off, like Feldman's a great boss. We just gotta get it. We just gotta get this rolling. I have no doubt that whatever is coming, which I know and I can't tell you, but is gonna be banger.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Sounds like they keep exponentially growing for sure. So I know as of recent, I've been really turning into the whole Bare Knuckle show. Shout out to old Brian Sosha there.
Shout out to Brian Sosha and King Kai keeping the chat moving.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're moving it pretty well apparently the other week. So
did you see that? King Kai, fuck.
Yeah. I heard it though. I heard the updates. So I actually watched the app, so I don't do it like through Instagram or YouTube. So I don't see comments.
Yeah, they watch the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
If you ever want to comment.
Might have to.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Such a cool sport. Fucking sport's a dandy. Fucking dandy.
Mm-hmm.
Great sport. Can't wait to put on another show. I'm going to absolutely outclass anybody that they put in front of me. It's really not a competition at this point, but I am winning. It's not a competition, but I'm winning. I did get the script in the mail. Not supposed to tell you guys, but I'm going to win the next fight. So get ready.
That's always good. Nice.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit. I got to the last page. I'm like, holy fuck. I actually win. Holy fuck. Didn't see that coming. Just kidding. It's going to be clear as day. If it's not an early stoppage, just out of all the anger of wanting to get a fucking fight done, I hope it's another decision. I hope it's another just absolute ass pounding from start to finish. I have to use my time wisely in the ring, Tweek. Okay, obviously I want to knock him out, but in the end, it's like I get in there and I'm like, holy fuck, this is fun. Let me just see. Let me see if that works. Oh fuck, let me see if that. Then it keeps working. I keep having more fun. I'm like, I don't want to quit yet. Let's just take the distance. Sometimes I'm like, 6th round. Did I maybe not do enough? Maybe just give me the 6th round.
Yeah. Might have to take a drop on purpose. Oh darn, we tied it up. Oh,
no, tied up. Tied at 2s. That's terrible.
Yeah,
anyway, well, you probably got quite the bet sheet, and I'm sure you're taking Hawks all the way, huh?
Might have to keep doing the old homer pick, but pretty much bleeding into the old playoff slate. Yeah, I'd have to go with the Hawks. It will be very interesting without having old Zachary Charbonnet there. We'll see how that run game goes, but I think their third string running back there,
he's played snaps,
George.
Right?
I mean, in the beginning of the year, he looked pretty decent there in the preseason. Obviously, preseason doesn't always translate, kind of thing, but obviously he did good enough a job to keep the roster spot. I know he's coming off an injury, but he wasn't really rushed back, so I feel like he's pretty fresh. Could be a pretty good change of pace there with not much film on him, so it could be a pretty good X factor.
That is true. That is true.
But and obviously, there's a reason why he's still third string could be compared to Zach being second string, but the fact that it's a fresh set of legs, not too much film, you never know what could happen with that kind of thing. Also, Charles Cross is back for this game too, so that should fortify that line there a little bit. Now, Rams do have Devontae Adams back too, and for some reason, it seems like Matthew Stafford still knows how to sling it. Not that I ever doubted it, but he's been slinging it pretty well against the Hawks too. And I don't know, it's always that PTSD from Sam Darnold playing the Rams the past 3 times compared to this last game, where he hasn't done that well. But we'll see. I think the 12s are vibing on a nice level, and I think that home field advantage is going to be pretty rocking.
Yeah,
for that
because it's colder now too, and it is not cold in LA. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean I don't know how cold it'll be, but
I mean if it's cold as fuck where I'm at, is Spokane usually colder than
Yeah,
I
but
assume.
usually there's a lot of the coast weather there and all that stuff. So
True.
it might be moist. I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know necessarily how cold it'll be. But
We
yeah,
got to
that'll be a good game. I'm excited for that one. I just I don't know. I just got to go with Homer pick. Like I'm not going to be surprised either way. It is hard to beat a team twice in the same year.
Yeah.
As well.
But they're both going for that feat, so it's like,
Yeah, it should be a good one. I guess even despite losing Sharps there, I think Hawks still at the edge. At one point, it was only a like 1.5 point favorite. They're down to 2.5 point favorites now. The Hawks. I'm not too sure necessarily what happened with that line, especially with Sharps being out. I'm really curious as to how that line ended up shifting. So, the issue is that in theory, like a lot of people are, even the coach included, McVay didn't really have his greatest game coaching, but now he's got that ungreat game out of the way. Like,
yeah,
he might be able to rebound pretty
are the
well from
Rams
it.
healthy?
So, I'd pretty much say they are. Because I also
Puka,
think
right?
they have Puka. Puka was healthy at the last one too. So, I think that was that was after hanging out with his homeboy Aiden Ross there, and he had the old Aiden Ross 200-yard game.
Fuck.
Anyways, before we divert into that little rabbit hole, let's go back to being degenerates and focus on gambling there. We got obviously Patriots against the Broncos. I trying to read this one because who knows, this could be the old Nick Foles road to the Super Bowl for them. With Jared Stidham. Jared Stidham used to play for the Patriots, and there's a reason why the Broncos brought in Jared Stidham. Let's not forget that even though Russell Wilson was starting when Sean Payton came in, Sean Payton brought in Jared Stidham, and actually, they paid him to be a backup QB. So they see something in them. And obviously, Denver's defense still pretty legit in of itself too, and then also their home as well. So, Drake May didn't quite look actually that great his last game, and quite frankly, I'd say overall, like the playoffs, he's hasn't done as well as he done in the regular season.
Correct.
But who knows? Maybe a little bit of a late bloomer in his first year at the playoffs.
Wait,
And
is it at Denver? That's what you said earlier, right? It's Denver.
At Denver. Yep.
Yep. That's a tough place that's a tough place to compete if you're not used to it. It's a tough place to compete if you're not used to it.
Exactly. Well, but I think nonetheless, I think just somehow, some way, the Patriots end up figuring out a way to get this one. I know it's just being at the backup QB position. And I think under technicalities, he hasn't attempted a pass in, I think, over a year. Maybe almost 2 years kind of thing, too. Like an actual, in-game. Even if it was garbage time, he hasn't even attempted a pass even with that, too. I mean, I'm trying to remember. He might have played a couple, preseason games.
I knew that he did. I don't think he played one. He for sure didn't play a single game all season. I saw that stat.
Yeah.
But the Broncos were kind of carried by their defense, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, more of a
both.
Yeah,
I guess it is a team effort and they're high scoring games. So I mean that.
Yeah, well, exactly. Slow starters for sure, but obviously those slow starts is more on the offensive end on that. I mean, defense always held their own. There's no doubt about it. I'm sure a lot of their games it's been a lot more of a defensive effort, but a good amount of games they still won because of their offense late blooming in the games too. So it'll definitely be interesting for that one, for that game. But I'll go with the Patriots in that, and I'm thinking we got a Hawks Patriots repeat Super Bowl 10 years later. Maybe 10 years later, more like maybe like 11 or 12.
I think it's 11. I think it was 2015, correct?
Possibly.
Because they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, correct? No. Okay, so they won in 2015, and it was 2016 they lost because they went back to back and didn't win the second one, right?
Correct. They won the first one against the Broncos.
Then you're right. I think 10 years. I think 10 years. 2016. I do think that 2016 is whenever they played Patriots.
Yep.
I had this conversation with Dakota's mother, the Broncos fan.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah.
Well, worst case scenario, Broncos end up winning. We just have a nice little family road trip, huh?
For real.
I mean, it's obviously or y'all's family, but consider me the third uncle, twice removed or something like that.
You're the weird uncle.
Yeah. Well, not that word.
He goes, Ray, let's back the fuck up.
More goofy than weird. Don't want to be that weird uncle. Yeah.
He's the salsa uncle. Okay, how about that?
Yeah. But nonetheless, yeah, give me a Hawks Patriots Super Bowl. But quite frankly, actually, you know what the real funny thing is? It could be either a Mike and Sean Super Bowl, a Mike and Mike Super Bowl, or a Sean and Sean Super Bowl.
A Sean and a Sean?
Yeah. Hoping for Mike and Mike, but
let's go, Mike. Well, I think we should probably whip up the first UFC card on Paramount, right?
Yeah. Now that it's actually the weekend of the UFC fight. I think a couple weekends ago I was trying to say the card was happening, and no, it was not.
UFC 324, Gaethje versus Pimblett.
Yeah, very unfortunate with the Harrison Nunez fight dropping out, but
for real.
I mean, you know,
great card either way. Like, I honestly didn't really know about it until we looked at it together the other night. But good looking card. Good looking card. I'm not a hater because I appreciate great grappling as like a competitor, like a professional athlete, but as a fan, it just doesn't cream my corn, you know what I'm saying? It does not cream the old corn. Adam Fugit or Fugit, however you want to pronounce it, versus Ty Miller. Oh. I did some. Okay. Ty Miller, 6-0. 1-0 contest versus Adam Fugit. I gotta call him Fugit. I think it's Fugit, but I'm saying Fugit. Yeah. I think that's hilarious. That's great. Adam Fugit Fugit. Great. You know, got a 6-0 versus a 10-5 as an athlete and somebody that's been there. We know exactly what they're trying to do. But, you know, Adam, I thought it showed some good stuff, unless he's the guy that's been knocked out. I don't have Tapology pulled up, so I'm not going to dive into the prelims, but I'm going to name these fights. On the surface, fuck it. Let's have the young guy win. Ty Miller. Ricky Tercios versus Cameron Smotherman. Ricky Tercios was an Ultimate Fighter winner, I believe. Is Ricky from Washington State?
No, it's Ricky Simon.
Oh, okay, yeah, different guy.
Almost somehow changed his name. No, that's right.
We're gonna just pick Ricky on that one. Josh Hokett versus Denzel Freeman, undefeated 7-0 versus 7-1, very pretty evenly matched. Let's go, Josh Hokett. It's a heavyweight battle, so one of them obviously probably gonna go to sleep. This one's fun. Michael Johnson versus Alex Hernandez. This is kind of older guys in there. Fuck, I love Michael Johnson, but I feel like he's aging out. He's getting old. He's been around forever. Let's take Alex Hernandez. That finishes up early prelims for the UFC fight. Are you checking those UFC fights out as well, Tweek? Anything you want to add? Yeah, anything you want to add? Yet?
Nothing on that so far, so pretty obviously American heavy on this one, at least for the first few fights. So
yeah,
you know, good call on the Josh and Denzel fight. You know, always swing his chance for either one of them, but I definitely think if I'm going to make money on a KO in general on that one, probably a good call.
Yep. Cool. Michael Johnson, like I said, he's been around forever. He's a hard guy to bet for. He's inching closer to that 50-50 record, so that's pretty tough.
I mean, it says it's 25-19. So, I was saying on the
he's getting close to a 50-50 record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex Perez, Charles Johnson, these guys are like it's a battle of a lot of old guys on here. It's actually good to see some legends to because flyweight doesn't get a lot of credit. So all of the fighters at flyweight, they're so fast, they're so powerful, and being fast. They're, if you're not watching fucking intently, the 125ers are like, you'll blink and you'll miss. Let's take Alex Perez on that. Shout out Mike Ruiz. That's his boy. Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson. I'll take Alex Perez. Tweek ain't diving into that one.
Yeah.
Light heavyweight Nikita Krylov versus Modesta Bukakas. Let's take Nikita. No, have you watched Modesta's fight? Who's he fought?
I'm trying to remember if I have or not nonchalantly. I might have, but I could be getting fights mixed up, kind of thing. So
yeah. He's 7-4 in the UFC. Oh, he's on a 1, 2, 3, 4 fight win streak. Last fight out there against Paul Craig. I do believe you and I talked about that fight on here.
Yeah.
Because we've covered a lot of Paul Craig fights. Nikita Krylov, let's look at his past 5. Let's see what way he's on a 2-fight losing streak. He did lose to Dominic Reyes and Bogdan Gustov. He beat Ryan Spann. He beat Alexander Gustafsson. Lost to Paul Craig. Damn, with a head-to-head. MMA math does not always add up. Makes me want to fucking bet on this guy. But he is also Ukrainian. Those guys, they're tough. They're built. What do you think on that one?
Modestas.
You're thinking Modestas. I was kind of I'm leaning Modestas because of the win streak. This guy's looking to bounce back. Fuck. That could be a head-to-head. Fuck it. If you're gonna go to Modestas, I'm gonna hit Nikita Krylov on that one. Fuck it.
Love to see it.
Fuck it.
Can't wait to have you buy me that first round.
Let's go after the fight. You coming, Tweek? Let's go. Just kidding. That's a lot of trips since we got a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
We got Atiba Gutierrez versus Audrey I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna butcher these guys. I'm gonna go to Atiba Gutierrez, but he can't wrestle, and he was kind of exposed in his not his last outing, but maybe 2 outings ago. Thought he got wrestle fucked bad. Mr. Mike, how are you doing tonight? Good evening, brother. That's a good fight. I'm gonna go Atiba Gutierrez. He's he is a star in the making. He's just at the highest level. If you get grapple fucked, you need to figure it out and get ungrapple fucked and figure it out. So I do think that, at this highest level and him being pushed as a star, the UFC probably even told him that shit. And hopefully we see a different one. I'm taking Atiba. Prelim main event. Here we go. I bet you'll have something to say about this one. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davison Figueiredo. What do you think?
Yep.
What do you think?
No, actually, I actually am very intrigued about this one. I just was it Umar's last fight was that title fight against Merab, or did he had fought Sandhagen between then? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember, or was the Sandhagen fight the title
eliminator? Let me check.
Eliminator.
I'm gonna check.
Thought he had one more fight, but now I'm thinking about. I don't think it was Corey.
Mario Batista. It was kind of a random one. It went Corey Sandhagen, Merab Dvalishvili, Mario Batista.
Which he won that one, obviously.
Yep, decision unanimous. So Davison Figueiredo coming back down to 135. Didn't he do a featherweight? Or he's up from 25? Yeah, he's up from 25.
He went up after that 4th fight with Moreno, and then Was
Yep.
he 1-2 up there at 135, or is he 1-1?
I'm gonna check his last 3. I want to say he got the knee injury versus Corey Sandhagen. That's right. Lost the decision to Peter
Oh,
Yan. And then his last lot, he beat Rob Font, beat Cody Garbrandt, little bitch.
yeah.
Marlon Vera, he beat unanimous decision, and then Peter Yan, Corey Sandhagen, Montel Jackson. He beat Montel Jackson last.
Yeah.
A split decision.
Yeah, that'll be interesting, but I think Umar's going to have the edge on there on that one.
I think
a little
Umar's
more
gonna have.
youthful.
Yeah. Let's hope that he changed a little bit after the Marab fight, because obviously that Marab makes a lot of people look a certain way, but he definitely got worked, especially seeing what Peter Yan did. Like, we all know the recipe on how Marab's gonna win the fights. As a professional athlete, you exploit that and you figure it out. And I think that Peter Yan figuring it out, Umar needs to start figuring it out. Like, he just needs to go there, you know? So let's see. I think I got Umar on that one too. Davis and Figueredo seemed to have slowed down since those Moreno fights.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
I think with him, I'd say, if anything, I'd give the slight striking edge to Figueroa. If anything, I mean, very, very, very slight, but who knows? I don't think it's a crazy difference enough to where it's like crazy knockout power, unless he just lands the sweetest, most perfectly timed punch.
Right.
And of course, anything can happen with those professional fighters. It's, I just think Umar's just got the edge on that. And I think it comes down to the grappling aspect of it too. So,
damn, there was 2 women fights canceled on this card. Alexa Grasso versus Rose Namajunas was supposed to happen, as well as Kayla Harris versus Amanda Nunes. But on to the main card, we have Arnold Allen versus Gene Silva. Arnold Allen is from the gym that I'm at, heading to in Montreal. Actually, I delayed my trip a little bit. That way, there's gonna be a lot more people after this fight, because they're all helping him. I think he said 27 guys, and he's a featherweight, so it's like a lot of people my weight were going. The best guys were gonna go help him. So yeah, definitely gonna be rooting for Arnold Allen. Gene Silva's great. Arnold Allen, great. It's a great featherweight fight. I hope they go out there and they bang and they swing and it's fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give the slight edge to Arnold Allen. Whenever Gene Silva lost, he kind of lost like bad. So it's like, that's kind of why I'm saying that. Oh, Rose Namajunas is still on the card. Shit. Do you have anything to say about that fight before I move on?
No, I was gonna say, if anything, maybe I'm feeling this. I would be surprised if it went either way, kind of thing. But I was gonna say a very, 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 very slight edge. I'm thinking is for Gene Silva. Because didn't he just lose? Didn't he just lose recently?
Yeah. Yep. So he could be fighting back. I do believe that he switched gyms up, and I think a switch in gyms is always good for fighters if you feel stagnant. That's why I'm leaving to Montreal. I'm not changing gyms. I'm gonna finish my fight camp here in the comfort of my home, and we're gonna do that. But we are gonna go get a little taste of some hard work with a different perspective. So with the new gym, I do see that it's either detrimental or great. Every fight is different. Moving on, women's flyweight, Natalia Silva versus Rose Namajunas. I gotta go with Rose. That's my girlfriend's favorite fighter. She's slowing down a little bit, but I mean, Natalia Silva versus Rose Namajunas, I feel like that's a very, very mashed up fight. I think skill for skill, Rose has always been great, but if she doesn't put her foot on the gas, I think this is another girl that's going to beat her too, is the problem. She's got to put that foot on the gas, because historically she does not, and she kind of loses boring decisions. Anything to say, add to that? Otherwise, I'm moving on to the next one, which is a good one.
No, I was gonna say, I don't know. It's a Brazilian bias, but given it, I think Natalia just got that slight edge.
You're just
fuck
America.
Sometimes you got to be a little bit of a realist too, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, but I'm not going to sit here and be absolutely shocked if Rose wins. Right?
100%.
She's still a salty vet. So
100%.
sometimes that's what some UFC fighters are just. They don't have a crazy skill set in one specific thing. They're just fucking tough.
100%.
And they just dog it, and that's why they are great in the UFC. So
100%. Heavyweight fight. Feature fight of the night. Let's fucking go. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek the Black Beast Lewis. And this one is a total, I'm using the word homer pick because it just fits, but who doesn't want to see Derek Lewis win? Let's fucking go. They're both going to go out there and bang. Waldo Cortez Acosta is a dog, but both of them lose the same exact way. Both of them win the same exact way. Wait, or am I wrong? Is Waldo the fucking wrestler? I might be.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I thought
guys. I feel like he decisions guys, or maybe he got fucked. Yeah, never mind. 8 wins by KO.
He got wrestled against like Aladina or something like that.
Sergey Pavlovich.
But didn't he also have another fight before against that?
Marco, the only person that he lost to was Marcos Rogerio de Lima, and that was a unanimous decision. I don't remember watching that. And then Sergey Pavlovich, I believe, wrestle fucked him, but he's won everything else. So it's Derek Lewis. Yeah. Derek Lewis's record is 29-12 going into this fight, and Acosta Cortez is at 16-2. So, like, yeah.
Give me the under 1.5.
Under 1.5 on all the heavyweight, but yeah, under 1.5. Is that the line?
I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised though. I don't think I haven't seen any lines up yet about that. So
okay,
someone might have to.
I'm definitely gonna go check out my investment portfolio. Should we just roll over that CFP bet?
Yeah, might as well. Was that just a little double there?
$18. 18 to 100K. Let's go. Let's try. Is that our next challenge?
Going from 2 figures to 6 figures.
You should figure out on a pen and paper what the odds of that happening are.
What, going from double to 6 figures?
Yeah.
Probably at least like 3,000, 4,000 to 1. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my God, it is under 1.5 at plus 120. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's a plus?
Ooh. Yeah, that's a plus. You take that bet all day. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If Waldo or Ortez Acosta starts taking this motherfucker down, I'm gonna actually fucking kill somebody. Not in the game. In our creators, in the game, of course. In the game.
Yes, exactly.
But we're betting the line. I think that's good. It's the only bet I'm placing on this. I gotta check out.
Only one bet on this UFC card? That doesn't seem very bold.
Yeah, it's not very bold, but okay. Okay, on to the co-main event. Wait, did I even give a winner on that one? I don't think I gave a winner. I'm going with Derek Lewis, who I know it's kind of a homer pick. He is the plus 260 underdog, but at that heavyweight class, especially guys that are gonna go out there and bang, you bet your favorite and hope they win. We got Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong plus 165 underdog. The only thing that Sean O'Malley is reliable on is like a KO. Like anything else, he's unreliable. But with that being said, I'm going to place a small bet on plus 285 on Sean O'Malley by KO. And I believe I'm just going to bet the money line on Song Yadong. The under 2.5 is at plus 200, which I think is crazy. But who knows?
Who knows?
I wish we could
Yeah,
same
I'm
game
very
parlay it.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? I'm very intrigued about that matchup for sure because I know Yadong's trajectory has been a little unorthodox, and
but his 2 losses are only Sandhagen and
Peter
Yan. So like those are tough outs. And honest to God, if we see a Peter Yan versus Sean O'Malley fight, I don't know how that would go. I don't like it. Peter Yan looked pretty fucking good against Merab. And honestly, Merab ragdolled Sean O'Malley twice. If one man can hold you down.
Yeah. Man, what an absolute glow up for Peter Yan, though, getting that belt back for sure. So
definitely, well, that's kind of like the best story. Lose your belt, then get your belt back. Some of us kings just keep the belt for. We're at 5 world titles. I guess we'll get on to 6 to 10 or whatever soon. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Let's not bring up the other hand.
Yeah, I know. It's like 5 world champ. Now I have nothing's fun about that.
All right.
6? Is that a 6? That's a 6.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Yeah, that's 6. Yeah, 6.
6 world titles. Cannot fucking wait. But yeah, that's my bet on that one. I the under 2.5 at plus 200 is actually a pretty good line, if you ask me. Because both of them are going to be coming out swinging, and I do think Song Yadong is going to make a mistake and leap into a Sean O'Malley right hand. I just something's telling me O'Malley's about to get it back. Which is fine. Actually, let Montana win. Let's keep the Montana winning train. I'm not a hater. I just hate that he said that I sucked and wouldn't back it up. Just back it up and fight. But with that being said, let's get Sean O'Malley by KO. But money line is going to be Song Yadong as like a safe bet. Kind of cover board, almost like covering the board of roulette. You just got to cover a couple.
Yeah, exactly. I think Yadong's power is a little underrated. I think for sure. So I don't know how the ground game is really off the top of my head. Obviously it's pretty good if I recall in a lot of his matches.
Song Yadong is a plus 2,000 for submission. Whatever that means.
I think it's good, but I think, like I said, I think if anything, he's more of a striker. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's like it's either strike or he's completely screwed on the ground. Yeah. Obviously, beat Henry Cejudo kind of thing. Obviously.
And all of his losses came before the UFC. Interesting. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. I still remember. No, I remember when he first got on the card, and obviously they do last names, and I remember the first period, right? The first round. Sorry, it was his last name Yadong, and then the next round they swapped it to Song, and since that point it's always been Song.
Yadong. So, that's so funny. Yeah. That is pretty funny.
I still distinctively remember it to this day. Remember seeing them swap that. I was like, what's going on with that? What's wrong with just doing the last name?
Yeah, man. Song Yadong. He looks pretty tough on paper. 22-8 is tough though, but he's fought killers, He's done good. It's gonna be a good fight nonetheless. I know that every time O'Malley fights, I get like pretty amped up because like I still think a fight between us makes perfect fucking sense. So like the better he does, the better I'll look whenever I beat him and whatever. There's zero beef, but one of us said that one of us sucked. We should just prove it. We should prove it. Anyway, yeah, on to the exciting as fuck main event. I want to get like records and everything for this one. Give me 2 seconds. Justin Gaethje versus Patty the Batty Pimblett. Justin Gaethje 26-5. Patty the Batty 23-3. What are we thinking? What the F are we thinking?
I guess if I'm gonna do, yeah, I was gonna say if I'm gonna do a homer pick, I'm going Gaethje. Like, I mean, I think Patty Pimblett's quite building up quite a resume for himself now. Obviously, he's the young buck picking on all the old folks there, quote unquote. But I mean, I don't think
for
Patty's
the sport
necessarily and Pack picking. I don't think he's in the decision room, honestly, for picking who his opponent is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
you know, I want to say Gaethje so bad, but he's one of those guys that just kind of throws caution to the wind and lets it fly for the fans, and I do love that in a guy, but that's not what you're gonna see me ever fucking do. I'm gonna meticulously grind these people apart. However, Patty gets clipped, and Justin Gaethje is not the guy that you let clip you. Is the whole thing. So we'll see. You know what? I gotta match you. I gotta go Justin Gaethje. I'm going Justin Gaethje, and I think that's final. Yeah.
There you go. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being something kind of similar to Charles Oliveira fight kind of thing, to where he's swinging for the fences and might land a couple of things or two. And I wouldn't say he necessarily gets out wrestled because he's a great wrestler, grappler. It's just I think just that over aggressiveness.
If you don't use it, you lose it too.
Advantage of.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. I think he might. There could see a possibility where Patty ends up taking advantage of a fortunate situation put on his end.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, obviously, Gaethje has power. Gaethje, although on paper, technically, it's not a drop. You know, he definitely rocked Holloway hard enough to where he slowly decided to get to his hip to bounce back up. It technically wasn't called a knockdown, by the way, according to statistics, by the way.
Because Max Holloway still has never been dropped, technically, right?
Well,
oh, now he has by Ilya.
Well, now, no, that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is still crazy to think about in all of itself, too.
And Max Holloway just, I think, played with Burnt Peanut, or they're going to play. So, you know, shout out Burnt Peanut. Let's get the king on the stream, boys. Let's get the king on the stream.
The king, the peanut, under one stream. Let's go.
And I do think we got to get the poo himself. The poo himself.
Oh, yeah. Little peanut, little poo, little king. What a trio there.
Ooh. What a fucking trio. I'd have to bust out the
I smell like collab.
I know. And basically, Sears is the only reason, Searsy Poo from Potentially Awesome is the only reason I don't get fucking roasted. It's like, hey, he can actually kill like 3 people in place of my 1. So it's like, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
No doubt. Man. It's about all I got for fights. I don't want to give too much credit to the UFC because, you know, there's still a good chance a lot of these fights end in fucking grapple fest. I'm just looking up and down. Something tells me Sean O'Malley might even try to grapple. I don't know. Something weird. Something weird's happening. I don't know. Except for Waldo Cortez Acosta and Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
They've got to swing, bro. That's got to be under 1.5, right?
Absolutely. Look, I'm just telling you right now. I know there's a little PTSD from the first time I tried to sweet talk you on a dog ticket for the UFC, but pairing Lewis, Yadong, and Gaethje for a little 3B there.
Let's actually do that. Fuck it. Let's see what the odds on that'll be.
What is that going to be, like a plus, like 460-ish?
Not even close.
Oh.
plus
In a good
2648.
way.
Yeah, plus 20
What?
plus 2701.
For those three?
Yep. Derek Lewis plus 260, Song Yudong plus 165, Justin Gaethje plus 188.
Huh.
I'm gonna put a little comfy. Boom. How much did I put on here so we can get? How much are Super Bowl tickets?
Like 15K a pop. So you toss in 100, I'll toss in 100.
Fuck. Hold up, bet slip. Let me redo the bet slip real quick.
I was gonna say what?
We
10
threw
does
in
260.
200 does 5,402. I still think that we'd be short.
Yeah. Well, worst case, we could travel to tailgate.
Could travel to the tailgate. I mean, if we put 1,000, that's fucking 27,000. That'd do it, right? Would that be gooping?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's gooping.
Yeah.
Goop, 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 goop.
Lots of goop to slop with there.
Well, do you have a slate for this weekend or what? You already did it, right?
I mean, that was the playoff slate. I can go through real quick and rattle off a few more things to get us to the top of our hour. Mm-hmm. Which I went 8-3, not too bad. I can't argue that. No, 8-4, but still positive, which is not too shabby for randomly plopping into a little bit of hockey and basketball there. Oh, that is Saturday. Let's try Sunday.
Yeah, can you figure it the fuck out? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the figure it the fuck out moment of the episode. Can you figure it the fuck out, Tweek?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Respectfully, figure it the fuck out. So, do not fuck around and find out. Just figure it the fuck out. You know what I mean? Anyways, off to the NBA Sunday slate. The Kings are at the Pistons. We're going to go with the Pistons. No real rhyme or reason necessarily with that. Apparently, the Pistons figured out how to play this year compared to the Kings and all that. We got the Nuggets at the Grizzlies. I guess we're going to go with the Nuggets, even though I don't know how injury-riddled the Nuggets are. And I know the Grizzlies still have John Morant, but I don't know. They're not really necessarily playing that well kind of thing. Still give me the Nuggets on that one. We got the Mavs at the Bucks. And I think we're going to go with the Bucks on that one because they got Giannis compared to the Mavs, even though they have Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag's been playing a little bit better. Guess we'll go with the Bucks on that one. Raptors at the Thunder. Going with the Thunder on that one. Pelicans at the Spurs. Going with the Spurs. Which the Spurs started figuring it out. And they have 3 wins against the Thunder this year alone. So that's pretty impressive in and of itself. We got the Heat at the Suns. I guess I'll go with the Suns on that one. And then the Nets at the Clippers, we're going to go with the Clippers. So, recap, we got Pistons, Nuggets, Bucks, Thunder, not Raptors, Thunder, Spurs, Suns, and Clippers.
I'm glad
Moving
you
over
went
to
to
a
the
little
Thunder.
bit of Milwaukee.
Thunder's the only option,
Yeah.
you know. And actually, speaking of Oklahoma, it is my late father's first heavenly birthday today. So happy birthday to Jack Shakespeare for producing 50% of the genes of a fucking legend. So happy heavenly birthday, Jack. Anyway, had to add that to the episode.
Yeah. Well, and I do say it's good for, OKC then for winning that NBA title.
Yep, 100%. Whenever I was watching that, I was like, let's fuck. I literally made some actual real money on Oklahoma City betting last year. You know, even after my dad passed. No, like as he was sick, I just kind of hyped up Oklahoma. Maybe Oklahoma would, like, he didn't give a fuck about basketball, but I was just riding the Oklahoma wave, and it worked, baby.
Yeah, a little bittersweet moment there. if you're a Sonics fan. But
Huh.
that's the power of the free market, baby. Anyways, that's still Saturday, so let's try Sunday's little slate there
Again.
for a little bit of hockey.
Fucking twice.
And I know
I'll do a hockey leg. Give me a hockey leg.
Kraken. Oh, it got Devils at the Kraken. We'll just go homer pick there go at the Kraken. Devils may have a couple more wins, only one more point overall. Got the Avalanche at the Maple Leafs. That's going with the Avalanche on that one. Golden Knights at the Senators. Get me the Golden Knights. Penguins at Canucks. We're going with the Penguins on that one. Panthers at Blackhawks. Get me the Panthers on that one. And then we get the Ducks at the Flames and get me the Ducks. So outside of the Kraken, we're going with the Road Dogs. I don't know if all the Road Dogs are actual dogs in the sense of like betting wise, they might actually be favorites, but we're going with the Road Warriors this weekend. So pretty much Kraken, Avalanche, Golden Knights, Penguins, Panthers, and Ducks. Ugh. Nice. On that one. No real rhyme, no real reason, but we're bold nonetheless. So
give me a couple seconds. The college football NFL lock of the season. Yes, a head coach will speak during presentation. Isn't that required?
Yeah.
Plus 100. Is this their tax purpose or what?
Yeah.
Should I hit the balance or what?
that rate. Okay. What does it go into detail?
It says all it says is yes dash a head coach will speak during presentation. I think that's a lock.
Yeah. I mean, if we're not going to outpick the room on the last bet, then no reason to outpick the room on this one. Yes.
Fuck it. We're going to put some money on that one. Fuck it.
Like the presentation of the trophy?
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yeah, why not?
Let's fuck it. Yeah. I think this site
What is that on?
I don't want to say publicly. I will tell you. I will tell you later.
Yeah, off air.
Off air.
We put the kiddos to bed after the episode, right?
Yeah. With that being said, go to
I tell you what,
Curego.com using code King Kai and a Germany VPN. Go get after it. The best crypto gambling site ever. Let's fucking go. Bet the under then. That's sus. No, well, see, that was the college football playoff bet. CFP to be on the broadcast at any point in time. The letters C, comma, F, comma, P, which means they don't have to be on the screen at the same time, does it? Just said once during the broadcast.
Yeah, but plenty of times. Are you kidding me? Yeah. That's the case. That's even better.
Fuck. I'll send you the picture of this.
There you go. Hey, I tell you what, though. You know what it also is? It's TGL, some top golf league going on.
Where?
Which I think that's pretty cool what they're doing.
Nice.
I think it's down in Vegas or something like that. Yeah. So like basically all the professional golfers do top golf.
No, that's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's fun.
It's actually really fun because it's kind of stadium style. And so instead of them like, you know how golf is, like everyone's standing there around, it's all like level playing. Like, so obviously like there's the projector screen, but like they actually, when it comes to it, like they could, pitch out of the all sand and like actually have to putt the green part of it. So like that is where the got a stadium feel. It's only like 2 levels. It's nothing crazy, but like the fact it's 2 levels, it's kind of more like looking in.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a pretty decent atmosphere
That's
for
good.
that. So
Yeah. Are you
pretty
gonna
good
bet
on
the
them. I
line?
think they're on you too on that one. I can't remember who. What?
You gonna bet the line?
Bet the line. There's no bettable lines as of yet. But
I'll
it's
check.
Boston against the Bay. Mic check, check one. I don't know. It's a pretty cool concept. So I think it's pretty cool
Wait.
that they're
Oh my
doing
God,
that.
a TGL, right?
Yep.
Boston Common Golf, Atlanta Drive Golf, Los Angeles Golf Club, New York. There's three clubs, apparently. No, 6 clubs.
I was about to say there should be 6 for right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Boston Common Golf is at plus 275. Atlanta Drive Golf plus 280. New York plus 400. Los Angeles plus 420. That's a sign. That's a sign. The Bay Golf
gotta
Club
do it.
and Jupiter Links GC. I'm gonna actually bet my free play that I have on that. The whole balance. I don't give a fuck. I have no idea what's even going on. But it's happening.
I think that might be to win it all.
Oh, to win it all and not this weekend? Oh.
I'd have to assume so. Like if all of them are pluses, yeah.
Oh. True. No, it says Monday, January 26th. I think this is just for the weekend. Like who wins this specific event.
Oh.
Wait, yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it, but LA.
Yeah, I'm betting. Plus 420. Let's fucking go. Well, fuck, Tweek. What else you got? Are you good? I love how I
don't think I got
abruptly
too
say
much
that. I don't
else.
even
Yeah.
mean that. I don't even really mean that. I just like that's the best way to ask because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm tired, time to go. But it's like, if you got shit to talk about, let's talk.
I mean, not necessarily that I know of, but
Yeah. There was something
Jack Frost made Jack Forrest.
Yeah.
Jack Forrest making his debut at All Okie State.
Yeah, we also have RAF Muggsy Bulljunk versus Clay Guida. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Give me Muggsy. Give me winner of that match. Fuck it. I can take that one home. I'll take it home. But I do think Muggsy's going to get dog walked by Mr. Clay Guida. I think there's just a competitive edge that's going to be different. And I still love the Muggsy Bulljunk wrestling match. I do have a fight that I'm going to completely put all of my focus on, but I will wrestle for RAF one day, and it's going to be absolutely banger. And Tweek, get fucking ready. Let's go.
Get ready. I need to start getting into shape here.
Yeah, we gotta get you. You gotta put a
Coach
pace
Tiernan.
on me. Yeah, under Coach Sears Tiernan,
Yeah.
conditioning DL training system with Dylan Lemery, and then Coach Tweek.
Yep.
From the Triple P podcast.
Hey, I'm down.
Tough Predict.
I don't know. I'm really happy that wrestling is getting its basically respective pro league.
Yep.
Kind of thing. Now, obviously, a lot of the matches sure are going to be corny and they're getting money in, but you got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere, and I mean, look at I think RAF is absolutely amazing for the sport. Behind the scenes, it sounds like there's a bunch of USA wrestling guys that are not happy about it, and it's just kind of weird. It's like, come on, support the sport of wrestling. It's not like Team USA is making a ton of money. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on now, support.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some weird. Yeah, I wonder if it's because they're Team USA. Oh, you can't do this because you're wrestling for Team USA and they're limited to what they can do.
Possibly.
Maybe that's what's going on. It's because
they can wrestle opens around the world whenever they want. I actually don't know how those contracts go, but from the outside looking in, it seems like they do a lot of opens, even if they don't I don't know. I guess they always have a Team USA singlet on. It's not like college wrestling, but you can kind of just enter tournaments. It's not that hard to get in. So
Yeah, I think it's because maybe it's on its same level respectfully when they
yeah,
do opens around because it's under its own sanction where it's
yeah, it's true.
even RAF. I think they go. I think they go by the same exact rules.
Yeah,
But it's just its own private league per se, and
yeah.
I don't know. It's probably the technicalities. So like if there's an injury, what can they cover?
That's also true. Yeah, man, I
So
think RAF is absolutely incredible for the sport, and I think that there's going to be a lot of great matches on there, and even these UFC guys getting these matches, I think could be really, really like it's just fun, watching Mike Chandler versus Chad Mendez. That was fun. Like that was good for the sport of wrestling. So, hats off to RAF.
yeah,
Thank you to the matchmakers that are hitting me up. I had a whole wave of people hitting RAF up for me just trying to get my name in the hat. And the name's in the hat, but I have obligations. So once my obligation is up, I am gonna go have some fun and let it fly on RAF. We're gonna get her done. Um,
yeah. It sounds like
yeah.
you had a one eager opponent there.
A what? You cut out a little bit.
You had one eager opponent there.
I did have one eager
Well, in the uh,
yeah.
square up in the whole circle.
Yeah. Well, I have like wait, which one? The one that just tagged me and some stuff. Did you see that guy?
I don't know. I've seen one. I think
Oh,
so.
that guy. That guy. Yeah. Mr. If I have to go hurt his feelings in Miami again, like fuck it. Fuck it. It's like taking candy from a baby, but I have the belt, so I'm gonna keep my belt. The place your hand on their forehead, like, ooh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker and better than that.
Ooh,
I'm not afraid of anybody in the BKFC.
you're getting
Um,
closer.
I'm the absolute best, and I'm trying to say that not egotistically. I feel like I just fight differently than everybody, and that people are too comfortable making it a 50-50 fight, and I take that away from people, and I have one-sided ass poundings, and it's been really fucking fun. Basically creating a sport as I go, because most people before me were not slick dog. I'm slick dog. They were all like, ugh, I'm slick dog. And I never
Exactly.
wrestled that way either. But now I'm like finessing the fuck out of
Yeah.
people. It's crazy.
Yeah. The definition of a belt to ass.
Belt to ass.
Picture of Ty Stewart in all his fight. So
Well,
can't argue that.
fuck. Do you work tomorrow, Mr. Tweek?
I have to attend to a sick kid, so I will
Oh,
not be.
are you? What you doing?
Yes.
What you doing tonight?
Poor Finn.
Poor
I'm not
Finn.
too sure.
The video of her red.
I'm
Like, can we
trying to
shout
make
her
sure I probably
out?
have enough rest.
We should shout her
Absolutely.
out. We should shout her out. That video was the funniest shit I've
Right.
ever
Is there
seen
a
in
way
my
to
life.
put the clip up right now?
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah. Oh man, hilarious! It's
So funny. So
what an
fucking
absolute
funny.
awesome.
I'm getting there. I think I'm gonna be able to do it. That's so good. So good.
No, it's all good.
Now I gotta log in
Yeah,
on
it's
my
just
phone. Fucking safety measures.
no boo. Yeah, the good news is I didn't Ralph all over the mat, so I was able to contain my composure as well as Finley able to contain her composure. So
She had fun?
yeah, she had pretty good fun. She definitely
Did she win a match?
slept well that night. No doubt about that.
I
She
bet it.
did not,
She
but
we
she
were
fought
caught.
hard. She did. She fought hard.
Yeah, no
Like
DNA test
she was
needed.
not turning. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she wasn't turning over easy, and quite frankly, she wasn't really that close to getting pinned. even with like like the youth program, officials, aka the high school wrestlers that are around at the time. Where some of them, if it looks like it enough from 5 feet away, they'll call it. Which, of course, I don't.
Let's take a look at Miss Finn's
oh man,
highlight of the hour. Here we go. Oh, and takedown.
Good handshake.
Close. Let's watch it one more time through. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And
yeah, I just love this. Yeah.
Oh, they're growing up, Tweek.
Just beautiful.
Oh, impeccable timing. Impeccable timing on that fucking knee slide. Knee over toe, she knows that.
Yep.
There's good form there.
So if you're learning, it's piece it together too. So oh man, just
Mr. Wiggles
just an absolute
sorry.
It's just I don't know, it's just an absolute perfect moment.
It really is. It really is.
Like
great.
I honestly just like throughout that I thought I don't know, it's just I feel like as a father and as a coach too, like the combo coach parent thing. Or I'm sure my younger self might have said some silly things, probably judgmental things, here and there, like, oh, this, oh, that. And then now here comes the full circle moment, hitting me and all that. It's just, I don't know. I thought I was going to be like way more nervous. I thought I was going to be.
At least she's not
losing my voice kind of thing. Yeah, that's not for another 18 years.
I know.
Well, no.
Oh my God. That's so good.
Fucking 13 years. But I don't know. I was just like happy the whole time. Really.
That's good. So you're taking it all in. A happy dad. Let's go.
Yeah. Exactly. Like obviously a little nervous, but I wasn't like over anxious, just nervous where I'm losing composure kind of thing. But it just
were the refs
was all happy, and she was happy too. Like she didn't. Yeah.
That's good.
They're fine.
That's good.
I mean, she was obviously taken down. She was obviously met criteria for near fall. She fought hard though, like she did.
That's
like,
great. I'd love to hear it.
And there was actually one point in her first match, which ironically was the gal that she wrestled in that match, and that was match number 2. She didn't get back in the pairing in time. They just paired her again, which is whatever. Like, what can you do? Like, you get kid back there sooner, figure it the fuck out, coach. Right? But there's one point she was getting turn of the half, and she was, some kids where she's like, oh, it's tight, or like it was like, oh no, and there's at a point she's like, you're okay, just stay tough. And there was a point, some kids, anytime they feel pressure when they're still learning about their body, other people's bodies, like pressing on them in like that kind of competition, some aren't used to the pain and the pressure, and she probably wasn't necessarily used to it, but it's reassuring there. It's like, you're all good, just stay tough. And at that moment, she did stay tough. So she didn't, like I said, even despite only going on 3, not winning the match, and quite frankly, showing that was her first wrestling meet, like she did pretty well on her herself.
And there was no tears,
kind of thing. So probably, and there was a couple. She probably was. She told me that she was thinking about crying, but
at least she let you know.
We're all good. So
at least she let you know. That's
good.
I'm glad
I wish I wish we could see how she does this weekend, but she's recovering from an illness also. it's all the way up in Chester on Friday, and then I'm busy setting up for our little mixer this weekend. So,
are you the tournament director? Or is that seriously Poo? You are.
No, seriously, Poo is going to be down with the gal at the girls' tournament in Lewistown.
Nice.
So I will be handling the fellas at our mixer. So I am the mixer director. Yeah, it's going to go completely smooth with 0 errors.
Are you going to be the announcer too?
I probably will be. So
I would do that shit if I was there.
All this
I would announce for a wrestling tournament. I'd get into it. And now.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting. So far, I think we have, including us, we have 9 teams.
That's going to be a cluster.
So, but again, it's just JV. So, it's just the JV. So, not everyone's got a full JV roster necessarily. So, you got to remember a lot of the teams
one weight class.
Some of the teams are going to be AA teams. Yeah.
Wait, is CMR going to come to your tournament?
Yeah. All right.
Is CMR coming or not? They're not going to be AA.
Oh, what? No, they're going to be. Obviously, AA duels are going to take priority. It's just like a lot of second string, probably more likely 3rd and 4th string kids.
Oh, so they will. Okay, so you do have people coming from AA. You cut out a little bit. I was trying to get so people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice. That's actually good.
That was the whole point. Yeah, that was the reason why I did it too, because like they're going to be in town anyways, and it's really, if you think about it, it's at the end of the year. How many opportunities do these kids get to wrestle that's left? You really think about it. What was it? It was AA duels. It was cross town. And then what? Divisional, right? There really wasn't any other random big tournaments. Not that you had to worry about,
Not that I had to worry
tournaments because you're already occupied varsity. But
I know I didn't waste my time.
You get
with
what
that
I mean?
Shit.
Like
I was
it's
like,
a lot of.
Oh fuck! Where's my friends going? All my friends were on JV. All my friends were on JV, and they all everybody on fucking varsity hated my ass. But I was also one of the only ones that won consistently. I love my whole team. It is facts. It is facts. Shout out Carter Carroll. He's the fucking best fucking practice partner I could have ever asked for. And Mike Breen.
No,
I can the whole list. Like honestly,
Carter Carroll.
We had a lot of fun. We did have a lot of fun. A lot of people did not like me. At least it was a fun team. There were so many teams that were so serious all the time. Well, they were probably serious because they were all winning, but
Now, what can you do?
But I mean, I was having fun. And
no,
I mean,
there was plenty of solid squads. Plenty solid CMR wrestlers for sure.
Well,
but yeah, in theory, like I do it for all the AA team. I would do it in future for all the AA teams, and then there's even a couple other, like 2 or 3 teams that were interested because they didn't want to go to the other duel since they don't really have a full lineup, kind of thing. So we have a debut, by the way, and which I should see if you know the kid's name or not off the top of my head. But the North Star, which is debuted this year, by the way, is coming down.
That's cool.
Harlem's coming down. I got Butte Central to come up. So
hell yeah, you better not fuck it up. But I do think it's about time to go. You're starting to cut out a little bit, quite a bit.
Am I?
You look good.
Guess I should put that Wi-Fi even closer to 5 feet, huh?
Well, I maybe just scoot.
We'll see how it
scoot you closer though. Maybe scoot you a little tad bit closer, because I think you're like not timing out, but like I think it's just like
I'm a little far away.
Yeah, because it was almost every time I just noticed it. One of the cutouts was you like leaning your head back and it cut out, but and nonetheless, man.
Damn.
Shout out high school wrestling.
I
Shout
wish you would
out
have brought
college
up too.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Shout out Tweekaford the second.
Penn State, still just doing Penn State stuff. Just having fun. They're just having fun.
Having fun like Penn
wins in a row.
Sears
what fun
actually
teams
said
do.
that to me because you and I were saying that a bunch. But he said that to me before my last fight. He says, we're having fun just like Penn State. And I was like, he said it. He said it. This motherfucker said it.
I don't know if I said this to you last time, but remember I brought up the whole like Iowa debacle going on with that 97-pounder.
For sure.
So, in theory, if it ends up being a bad year for Iowa and Brands gets rid of, riddle me this though, and I'll say this right now: how cool would it be for their new head coach to be Kyle Dake, and we just get the ultimatum okey pokies and Hawkeye rivalry revamped up with old Kyle Dake and David Taylor at the helms? Oh.
Hear me out. Unpopular opinion. Hear me out. Mike Zadek. Pull him out of the mountains. Plop him at Iowa. Let's fucking ride. I'm just kidding. I think Kyle Dake would be insane. But no, I had to shout out good old Mike Zadek from Great Falls, Montana. Shout out Mike Zadek.
Oh.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Pull him straight out of the Montana mountains, plop him in Iowa. No. That team will be turned around in fucking 6 months. 6 months. 3 months. 3 months.
Yeah.
Bring him fly fishing in Montana. Let's go.
Wouldn't doubt it for sure. Yeah.
For real.
Can't argue that. Well, I tell you what, I think that's a good note to end on for sure. So I won't argue that. Can't wait for these lays to hit. As far as an actual Tweeks 20, you'll probably get that a little later on when more lines come out and all that. So
cool. That's
exciting. Yeah, Tweeks 20 went 2 and 3. Not the greatest. So
that ain't good. Well, cool guys. That's it for me too. Be on the lookout for fight news. Be on the lookout for Crack Skull Pepper and its new little girlfriend. Shout out to Tweek. Shout out to his fatherhood milestone of his daughter's first wrestling tournament. Shout out that. And shout out Bare Knuckle for getting me a fight. And you guys are going to be seeing me in the squared circle beating the fuck out of somebody soon. So let's get her done.
Yep. Another quick shout out to University of Providence beating MSU Northern by score of 31-10 real quick. And I think with that said, it's time to say goodnight and farewell. Until next time, though. Once again, I am Tweek. That's Kai. I Porty Puffs it, and we predict it. Have a good night, everyone.